Hello, my name is Sanaya Major. I am a senior here at Grambling. I'm an secondary education major and a dance minor. And this is my fourth year in the company. So every day practice begins at 4 o'clock. You have company class from 4 to 5. You have a break and you come back for rehearsal at 6. So depending on if there's a performance that weekend, we keep that schedule daily throughout Monday through Friday. And the rehearsal, you arrive on call time with your hair and makeup done, and you get to the performance. You stretch, you warm up for like an hour, and then you face on stage, and then you have your performance. Individually, I feel like I contribute a decent amount of leadership, especially whenever the time is needed for me to step in. I'm definitely there to give what's needed. Honestly, if somebody is missing or if somebody's not here, I'm definitely the type of person to try to get everybody on one accord and try to get everybody on the same page. And I send out text messages to make sure all the freshmen are good and all on the same page. They have all of their things that they need for performances. So I feel like I can bring that to the company as well. So my favorite style of dance is modern. One of the pieces that the seniors are getting ready to do for Dances Hard Plays is called Four Women by Nina Simone. It is a story about basically four women along the span of time. So it starts off with the older woman who's basically, a house slave, and it goes on to me, which is the last person, basically explaining a timeline of how Black women, to me, have evolved or how they've been appeared or been looked at over time. So I feel like it's a really good dance, and I'm really excited to see us perform it to our full potential.
My name is Jermaine Griffith. I am the director of the Orchesis Dance Company. I've been working with Sanaya for 4 years. We both started in 2022, so she's my wing baby. I remember Sanaya being very driven. I remember her making the very first performance, which was Fan Day. So yeah, that's the first thing that stood out to me. So as a coach or a director, you want a dancer that's going to be able to take feedback and criticism and apply it right away. And I think Sanaya is one of those dancers. From what I've experienced with her, there have been times in the company where Sanaya didn't get casted for something that she really wanted to do. And the way that she handled that really speaks to her character. She took it and she continued to show up and continue to work hard. I didn't get an attitude from her. So I think that really speaks to her character, and I know that that's not just in the studio, but just in her overall personality. I would describe Sanaya's dance style as versatile. I think a lot of the Orchesis dancers are versatile because that's what we push, versatility. But she's grounded. She can be lifted in ballet class. She can do stands very well. So she's very versatile dancer. So when she was a freshman, when she first got here, we had Oink Week. And this is when all the Oinks come onto campus and they're introduced to the Orchesis style, or just what we do in the studio. And I remember her sticking out because she was the one that was like the mother of the group, or the big sister, even though she was the same age as them. But she would get them together, make sure they were doing what they were supposed to do. And I also see that now as an old head or as an upperclassman, she's taking in the freshmen, just really being a big sister to them.
Advice that I would give to future members of the dance company would be to be fully committed. If you're going to come, be committed, because the hard work does pay off. Make sure, I always tell freshmen, it's a time commitment. That's honest, but it's a time commitment. You're going to be there a long time, for many hours. But you build a great sisterhood, you meet great people, and you make great connections with everybody. And I love all my dance sisters and brothers. So it's a wonderful experience.